This time I'm using a traditional fad. Oops, there. I always kind of feel the moisture level on the fad on my hand. Let's see. Okay, so I've got another piece of cheesecloth and I'm just wrapping it around. Putting on the rubber band. Okay. Add a little more shellac and some more oil. A couple drops. And here we go. Much better. That's the thing with French polishing, is that every day, under different circumstances, it's always different. So to predict exactly your end result is a little hard, because it changes by the humidity, your fad, all kinds of things. Some days it can just go on so beautifully and easy, and then other days it's challenging. You drop. Just keep adding more French polish, shellac. It's looking good. It's a good French polish day. Maybe the gods are with me. And you can go with long strokes. I usually do this towards the end. Kind of levels out the swirl marks. But so that looks pretty good. It's not done, but it looks good. So here is the initial coat. Get the glare in there so you can kind of see it. But that's it. So, and the sides kind of don't radiate the light and the reflection and the surface quite the same way as the top and the back. And as you can see, you know, French polish is really labor intensive. It's but there's a real satisfying aspect to it, because you'll never see this kind of patina with lacquer. You know, this is such a beautiful, delicate finish. And you have to treat it that way. You know, a lot of people get French polished guitars and they just haven't a clue as to what it takes to, you know, take care of them. They just throw them around, and, you know, in that case, you know, maybe lacquer back inside would be better. But since this particular guitar is my spec guitar, and it's going to have a set of Rogers, beautiful Rogers on it. And as you can see, the top is full of bear claw, which I think really improves the sound of a top. You know, people will ask for proof. Prove it. Well, you know, prove that one guitar sounds better than the other. You know, prove it. You can't do it. You might get a bunch of people to agree, but you know, there's always going to be an exception to the rule. So, I know what I feel. I know my experience, and also the bear claw does stiffen the grain across the grain, because when you look at these bear claw marks, they're actually denser wood. You can look through it, hold it up to a light or the sunlight, and you can actually see through the spruce, but you won't be able to see through these cross marks. So what that is, it's like they're little stiffeners going across the grain. And it's a denser material going across the grain. And, you know, everybody knows, any guitar maker, I don't think anybody would disagree, that when you have perfectly quarter sawn wood, you're going to get a stiffer top across the grain. And personally, I'm more concerned with the grain stiffness going across the grain than with the grain. And, you know, so when I order wood, this is Italian spruce, by the way. When I order the wood, I always get it, I get it from Italy, Revoltas, and I've gone there personally and I've looked through the stuff they have, and they kind of know me. And I always ask for the bear claw.